Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third day of fall, I believe it is. And maybe it's the second day. I actually don't know. I was trying to Google it really quick while my intro was going. But welcome. It is now fall of 2020. So it is time to get rid of all those White Claws and time to start cracking some Fireball. So cheers to you guys tonight. I should have cracked this beforehand because it's super slippery. But what better way to welcome fall than with some Fireball? Okay, we gotta use some teeth. Oh yeah. You got one hand, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yes. So this, oh my gosh. This is why I should have pre-recorded my intro. This would have went a lot smoother. So cheers to fall 2020. So with that, it is so good to have y'all here. Let me start a fire. Let me just set the mood for us here tonight. We are really getting in the spirit, even though it is still hot as balls outside. We got that foliage and shit. We have a very interesting stream plan tonight. I just want to have something fun with the whole fall thing. This is the first time I've had Fireball in so freaking long. It's actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I actually planned to get some pumpkin beer, but I could not find it in California. I don't know if we don't get it here or if it's just late or whatever, but so good to see you guys. Let me welcome everyone here in the chat now that I got my little intro out of the way, even though that did not go as smoothly as I planned. Welcome to the stream, Whiskey Padawan. Brett, good to see you earlier in the chat with Chad and Sarah. Lil, Wesley, Trev Wilson, of course. Don Nishida, aloha, happy birthday. I don't know if Ian's here, but happy birthday to Ian too. Donnie, I still love you. I am I deserved it. I should not have said hashtag cancel Snuffy, but it was a joke. But I forgive you. Welcome, Ryan. Golf Whiskey, good to see you, man. I saw you earlier in the chat, too. Perry, it's my timeout spread over several channels or just my stream. Oh, yeah, that's why we were late, because I had a little bit of timeout. What's up, Pumpkin Spices? What's up, Jason from the Mash and Drum? Jason was on Aquavite's stream. I don't know how to say his name. I've never said it out loud. Earlier today, go check that out. They had a lot of fun over there. It was really cool to see him on there. There's a lot of new people there that are Scotch drinkers, but I think that's awesome that we're kind of having some crossover between Whiskey Tube and the OGs like Aquavite. So great stream. Jason, I popped back in for this for the trivia. You did way better than I thought you would do because I know I would do awful. Mike Meyer, good to see you, man. Two Dudes in a Brew. Yes, please go check out their podcast. They have a new episode going up tomorrow. Two guys from my hometown. Really cool guys. I actually, like I said, I plan to get a beer to do tonight, but I could not find one. So maybe we'll do more beer content soon. Check them out and we'll see. Look at that foliage and stuff in the background. Oh yeah. Hashtag foliage and shit. Cool. Just getting caught up here. When did you order that shirt? Might know the guy who designed it. Wow, you guys are chatty tonight. I'm losing the chat. So Perry asked, when did I order this shirt? I actually got it probably about a month ago, 3 or 4. I think so. I think I ordered it from the official Bourbon Trail shop. I don't remember exactly. What's up, Shelf Turds? Sorry, I can't catch up with the chat. There's a lot of y'all here tonight. Thank y'all for being here. This is my first stream back on YouTube after we do have some announcements tonight that are related to what I'm about to say, so I will save it. So we'll get rid of the fire. We'll go back to the stream. So good to have y'all here. Big Win, good to see you, man. Yeah, so thank y'all for being here. I do want to do a couple of announcements first. First off, if you missed my streams on Saturday, that was because I did that exclusively on Facebook. I did a gaming stream. I played some Super Mario 64 for the very first time. Played it on Saturday and again on Tuesday. So if you're interested in some gaming, I still do whiskey too. I do a pair of whiskey with the gaming. I think I'm going to do that over on Facebook from now on. So check out facebook.com/Bourbon Bites. You can see all the details there. If you like the page, you'll get a notification when I go live. Like I said, doing Saturdays and maybe Tuesdays there. Also, we have our Facebook group, the Whiskey and Gaming Lounge. If you're interested in joining that and talking about whiskey, video games, and just nerding out about all things pop culture, go to bourbonbites.com. It'll direct you over to the Facebook group. All are welcome into that group. Would love to have you all there if you're not there already. I also, speaking of Facebook, I do want to say I did launch a new Facebook page called Bourbon Nostalgia. Nostalgia? Is it nostalgia or nostalgia? I always say it wrong. Either way, where I'm posting vintage whiskey ads. So if you are fan of whiskey advertisements from magazines, billboards, whatever, from the 1940s, 1950s, I know Ian, who's in the chat sometimes. We really are into that. So if you're into that, just go to facebook.com/bourbon nostalgia. Also on Instagram with the same handle, at Bourbon Nostalgia. So that's my announcement. Oh, one more announcement. We got one more. I just got to get them out of the way before I forget them. We are doing our after party hangout here tonight. So if you're interested in joining us, drinking some more whiskey, maybe some more Fireball, I'll put the info up here. Basically, everyone $10 a month and up gets access to the after party hangout after every Thursday night live stream. It's usually a good time. We drink a lot, we talk a lot, and we just, we kind of like take a break from the week, because the week, at least my week has been pretty intense. Some of you guys know, but our cat passed away on Sunday. So it's been a really rough week for us. And I apologize for not being caught up as much on Patreon. It's been a rough week, I'll say. So that's why I'm glad to be here tonight, celebrating with you guys, drinking whiskey. And thank you all so much for those of you that were joining me over on Facebook for the gaming stream. So we're going to do more of that on Saturday. Thank you so much. Facebook Live was fucking awesome. So good to hear that. And they said they also could send me some beer. Well, you guys, you don't have to send me beer, but let's connect, because I do want to collaborate soon. So if it's something I can't get out here, then yeah, we can work something out. And I can send you some whiskey samples or something, but would love to figure that out with you. Thank you, Fred. Yes, please. I would love if you can hit the like button. And if this is your first time watching, or let's say you've watched, but you're not subscribed, now would be really awesome to subscribe over on YouTube, because I think I've got the schedule figured out. Thursday nights are going to be the YouTube stream. So if you want to hit that bell button, I promise not to blow up your notifications. But when you do that, you get notified when I go live. So you can be here when we first start. We do have another. Oh my gosh, I have so many announcements. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. I really appreciate your thoughts. It really sucked. I've lost a pet as a child, family pets we've had to, unfortunately put down, but this is the first one that it was like our pet. We adopted him. We made the decision to adopt him. We raised him for 3 years. It was very unexpected. It was just as a medical complication. It's very common in male cats. There were some issues. The surgery did not go well. And it just was really tough especially on my husband, Justin. So thank you all for all your warm thoughts and thoughts and prayers. So we appreciate it. And we will eventually get another pet. It's just right now we do need some time to kind of, heal and recover a bit. So, but I do appreciate the good vibes. And a lot of y'all in the group chat were with me, when I was going through with it. And just having your support at that time really did mean a lot to us. So anyways, Don Nishida, I'm starting to tear up a little bit. Okay. It's expected, right? Anyways, Don Nishida also reminded me, thank you so much. Cheers to Binks. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Tammy, too. So with that is a reminder that I will be doing a giveaway tonight. I know last week we did not do a giveaway because I only had samples to work with. So I'm going to do a giveaway of 4 of the whiskeys I'm going to try tonight. I'm going to do little sample bottles of them. Those samples will include this year's Michter's Toasted Barrel, which my green screen does not like that blue label, or it's a green label. It's a green label, but this is the Michter's Toasted Barrel 2020 edition. You will get a sample of that. You will get a sample of the Old Forester single barrel. Maybe it doesn't look okay. Blue looks a little better. This is a single barrel store pick from High Times. I'm going to be trying these all tonight, but I want to let you guys know what you're going to win if you enter the giveaway. You are going to get a sample of Fireball. I'm just kidding. You're not going to get a Fireball. So those are the 2 for sure. If y'all are interested, I have Stagg Jr. as well, which we're going to be drinking tonight. This is batch 13 of Stagg Jr., so I'll be sending you that. And there's one more. I do have Redbreast 12 cask strength if you guys are Irish whiskey fans. If not, I can pick something else for my selection. So whoever wins, basically, just like last time, every dollar you give towards the super chat gives you an entry. So like let's say Don Ishida gave the $10 super chat earlier. He gets 10 entries. Tammy gets 5, and Brian Brennicky gets 10. Now, Brian and Tammy, I did not forget about your samples from the Maker's Mark giveaway. I'm just waiting on new sample bottles that are coming in tomorrow. So y'all will still be getting those. But if y'all want to double it up, if y'all win big tonight, y'all will get samples of the Michter's Barrel Strength, the Old Forester Single Barrel Store Pick, Stagg Jr., and some Redbreast 12. So thank y'all so much. And then Brian says, cheers to Binks raising a glass of Redbreast Cask Strength in his honor. Thank you so much. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, I appreciate it. Trev says, holy crap, can I win? Trev, any super chat is entered. It doesn't matter if you give $1, $5, $10. The amount that you give in the super chat is your number of entries. So, hey, you can give $1 and then still win. It's random. So try your luck. I don't know. Not that I want to like promote gambling or whatever, but I mean, I've done a couple slot machine streams on this channel, so gambling is part of my style. So Perry says, yes, Fireball sample. Well, Perry, if you send a super chat, I will especially include a Fireball sample just for you. Just kidding. Yeah. Steven says, can I get this Fireball? Well, if y'all want a Fireball sample, I will. I mean, I did put my lips on this bottle, so hey, maybe there's some collector value there. We'll see. Two Days at Brew said, have you heard of 27 Club? Wait, is that? I saw a whiskey today that was very similar to that name, but maybe it's not it. No, that's not it. Okay, there's a Vaughn's brand of whiskey that's something like 27 something. I don't know. That's what you're talking about. No, I have not heard of that. Yeah, Donnie says, for every $1 in the super chat. Oop, I highlighted the wrong comment. Every $1 super chat gets you entry to the giveaway. So, Trev says, can we get a night where we only drink Fireball? That will not be tonight. Oh my god, you guys are making it so hard. Y'all are very active tonight, and I love that. I love that you guys are chatting, having a good time. I mean, we just watched Perry's stream. Some of y'all were starting early with Jason's stream, which started at like 12, like 1 o'clock or something. I started watching while I was at work. Don't tell anybody. And then Perry, and then it's Bourbon Night was almost Flaviar. Everyone's streaming tonight, so enjoy y'all being here. And big shout out to Donnie, who is keeping track of all the super chats. Donnie, you are a saint. I want to figure out something where you don't have to do that. So big shout out to Donnie. Big cheers to Donnie for keeping track of that. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate it. It was really tough. So Lil says pass on the Fireball, but the rest sounds great. Cheers to Clifton. Thank y'all so much. So we are going to drink some. We're not going to just drink Fireball as much as I think Adam Terry wants it. We are going to drink. We're going to work our way to the Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye. I do want to start a little bit lower proof because I don't want to jump right in. So I'm going to start with what I think is everyone's quintessential fall whiskey. At least I posted a poll on the Whiskey and Gaming Lounge. Like I said, if you're interested in joining that, just go to bourbonbites.com. I'm accepting everyone in. So just send a request to join the group and I'll accept you in. But I think the overwhelming response was everyone's favorite fall whiskey was Wild Turkey 101. I mean, this is an older bottle. I actually just picked this up at a liquor store. I think it's from 2014. But you got to have turkey on the holidays. Am I right? So this is our first pour of the night. This is regular Wild Turkey 101. I did say it is an older bottling of it. So it's a little vintage. Not quite a dusty turkey, but a little vintage. I figured that'd be a good place to start tonight before we get into the higher proof ones. Because y'all know, at least a lot of you whiskey drinkers know that fall means you want to snuggle up by a campfire. You want to have a barrel-proof whiskey in front of you. At least that's just me. Maybe I'm just like an addict with barrel-proof stuff. But for me, fall is all about the high-proof stuff. So that's why we're starting with a 101 proof tonight. Working our way up, everything else is higher proof than that. Brett, thank you so much for entry. He says, no Fireball for me. Guaranteed. The only ones getting Fireball are Perry. And I think someone else had for it. Lil said no Fireball as well. So Mike Meyer says, how do liquor stores still have old bottles like this? So this was a very, very small liquor store. So I've talked about this before, but I'm really nervous about going into old liquor stores. Not old liquor stores. I'm very nervous about going to small liquor stores because so maybe it's because I'm a socially awkward person and I'm an introvert, but when the whiskey selection is behind the person at the front desk, I freak the hell out. I do not like staring at his selection while he's just sitting there making eye contact with me. Like, can I get you anything? I'm like, I'm just looking. I do not like that. However, This place had a line, and there were like 3 people in front of me, so I had some time to figure it out. But I did see they had these older bottles of Wild Turkey 101. Like I said, it's not super old. It's still just Wild Turkey 101, but they're from 2014. I looked them up. I was actually going to buy one of them, but the guy said, if you want both of them, I'll give it to you for the price of a 750 milliliter. I couldn't say no. I mean, that's a good deal. I paid like $23 for 2 of these older Wild Turkeys, so I cannot complain about that. I just want to read. Two Dudes and Bruce says Billy's birthday is tomorrow, so you're drinking Gentleman Jack. I went to a liquor store today when I was looking for the pumpkin beer for the stream, like I was talking about, and it was so funny because all of their whiskey was out on the shelves. However, the section for Gentleman Jack had a little sign saying, "Please ask for this behind the register." I'm like, they must have a problem with people stealing Gentleman Jack. I don't know, but that was the one whiskey that there was a little sign saying, "Please ask us about this at the register." I'm like, okay, I mean, you do you, but like that's seems like the weirdest whiskey for people to steal. I don't know. But Perry says mom and pop shops are the best places to find older and rarer bottles. Totally agree with that. Fred says he hates that too. So awkward. It's so awkward. Like it feels weird because I feel like the average consumer does not like, what bourbons do you have? Oh, do you have this vintage bottle? Like the average consumer is like, yeah, I'll take a handle of Fireball, and that's it. So it's a little awkward for me. I'm still getting used to that, but it's part of bourbon hunting. Y'all know the drill. It's just, as a socially awkward person, I don't like that. So this was a very rarity for me when I saw that there was a line to get to the front register. I'm like, ooh, some time to figure it out. Jason says small Japanese or Chinese liquor shops in Manhattan find some great dusties. Jason, interesting, because I literally today I drove by a Chinese, it just said like Chinese market liquor, blah, 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 blah. I thought about going in there. I was like, ooh, I bet they have some older bottles. This is a sign. Jason, your message is a sign. I'm going to go back there tomorrow. I'm going to go see what they got. Because it was a grocery store, but it also said liquor on their sign. So plan for tomorrow is going to grab that. Exactly, Adam. That's like 99% of liquor store visitors. Like, yeah, I'll have a handle of Fireball or a handle of Tito's. Like, that's how it goes. So we're going to start with the Wild Turkey 101 from 2014. I forgot to ask you guys, what do you guys have in your glass tonight? Are you drinking bourbon? Are you drinking pumpkin beer? Are you still on your White Claws? If Sam's here, she's probably still on her White Claw. But thank y'all so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's going to be a fun stream. We have a lot of really good pours here. And I appreciate y'all dealing with my antics at the beginning. Wesley Zeller says, I will take Fireball to put in my apple cider. Ooh, that's a good, that sounds delicious, dude. I may have to try that. I actually did plan to pick up some ciders. That was my backup to my backup. So my backup to the pumpkin beer was Fireball, because I was like, Fireball rhymes with White Claw. But then I was like, you know what? Or I could do apple cider. But Fireball and apple cider, heck yes. Brett is drinking some New Riff Barrel Strength. Nice. Is it a pick, Brett, or is it just a single barrel? Oh, so you mentioned Voodoo Ranger Juicy Hazy IPA. I saw that one in the store today, but I told you I'm not an IPA guy, so I did pass on that one. But that one, they do have that one. They do have the Voodoo Ranger lineup. So if we do a collab, maybe y'all can convince me to get one of those. We'll see. Fred is starting out with some Dusty 6-year Taylor I got an hour ago. Good choice. Someone's asking about Squirrel Peanut Butter Whiskey. Yeah, I've never had it. I buy Screwball because that's the one here in California. They're based in San Diego. That's my experience with peanut butter whiskey, but I know there are other brands. So Brett said it is a pick from Breaking Bourbon. Awesome. New Riff picks are awesome. Steven says I used to do that in college all the time. Fireball and hot apple cider sometimes on. Oh wait, so you guys are talking about like hot apple cider? Like y'all aren't talking about like a cider, like a Angry Orchard or something. You're talking about like legit like hot apple cider. You're working on some ideas. Y'all know I like cocktails. That sounds delicious. So maybe I do have a stream planned soon where I'm going to do old fashions. So I don't know if you guys have tried some of the pre-mixed old fashions that are coming out. There's some craft ones. There's some cheaper ones. I know there's one with like Knob Creek in it. I am planning a stream with your favorite Brandy, who will be here for that stream. We are going to do some bottled old fashions, and we're going to compare them, figure out what's the best bang for your buck, which one is actually good, and then we're going to compare it. We're going to make our own old fashioned, which Tammy and Brian, spoiler alert, I may smoke an old fashioned. So That'll be on a Saturday stream. Like I said, most of my Saturday streams are now going to be over on Facebook for the gaming aspect. However, there will be a few special occasions where I have a special guest that I will do it on YouTube. So keep an eye out for that. But also, again, I would love if you guys could follow me on Facebook. I do plan to go live there once a week and then once a week here on YouTube. So appreciate all the follows there. Most of y'all are already following me there. So, well, if no IPA, are you down for a lager or a Pilsner? Yes. I just can't do the super hoppy. That's just not my thing. Personally, I mean, I could try it, but it's just not. I know I'm not going to like it. How about Sheepdog? I've never tried it. Yeah, so okay, I gotta get to drinking whiskey. Y'all are a lot, so I appreciate all the mods here tonight and all y'all talking amongst yourselves. But let's get to drinking some whiskey. So this is the Old Wild Turkey. Cheers, you guys. The reason I think Wild Turkey 101 is a great fall whiskey is it's spicy, but not because the proof. And it's not even quite, I mean, it's not quite a rye spice to me. It's like Wild Turkey, whether it's the Russell's Reserve or the Kentucky Spirit, it's always had a baking spice, almost not like a cumin or something. There's something there that smells like someone that's been cooking in the kitchen all day. They've been preparing Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, whatever you have with your family. Those spices are kind of baked into the whiskey. And that's why I think Wild Turkey 101, I mean, it's always been a go-to for me, especially during the fall. It's spicy, but in a foodie way. I just really dig this. I mean, I know I did a poll over on Facebook, and a lot of you guys said the same thing. Do you guys think Wild Turkey 101 is a good fall whiskey? To me, I think it's a turkey. So obviously got to have turkey for Thanksgiving. But to me, I think it's a really good, especially for a lower proof. I mean, yes, it's considered the college kids drink amongst your family members, because most of y'all's family grew up where Wild Turkey was the trashy. Apparently, I learned this at a liquor store talking to a customer. He said when he was in college about probably 15 years ago, Wild Turkey was what all of the kids that were let's get lit, fam. Those type of people, they all drink Wild Turkey 101. So he still has that image in his head. So I feel a lot of your family members may see Wild Turkey and they just think, oh God, college rot gut drink. However, have they sipped it? That's the question. Yes, you can chug Wild Turkey 101, but have you sipped it? Because this is a very, very sippable whiskey. Perry says it's a good anytime whiskey. Donnie says the same thing. And Tammy, y'all all just love Wild Turkey. Yeah, Wild Turkey is fantastic, especially 101, the higher proof. But I mean, yes, I actually thought about bringing out a Russell's Reserve instead of 101, but I figured Wild Turkey 101 in itself is a fantastic fall whiskey. So I think it's a great one to get us going tonight. Did not want to do barrel proof the whole night, although every other pour we have tonight is barrel proof. So, Jason said for some Russell's picks are pure spiced carrot cake with vanilla frosting. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Like I said, I was going to grab a Russell's, but I was like, Russell's to me is hit or miss. And I know that's kind of controversial. I've had some amazing Russell's Reserves, but I've also had some that I've been it's okay. So I did not want to pick that. I know it's kind of hit or miss for me personally. So yeah, Steven says 101 is great. So that's what we're starting with here tonight, but we got some barrel proofs to move into. So I think the one that most of y'all are looking forward to, at least I would be if I was watching, is the terrible green screen decision, but this is the Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye. Let me turn off my green screen. Let me spoil the magic here for a bit. I do want you guys to see the label, just at least once. So give me a second. Oh no, it's not real. Okay, but this is the Michter's Barrel Strength Toasted Barrel Rye. This one comes in at 108.6 proof, and this is the barrel info. Oh, it might be a little bright for you guys. Let me read it. This is 20H1795. So that is this one. So I actually got lucky. I went to, okay, we're back in fall mode. Yay. Should we put on the crack? Oh, I already closed the crackling fire, so we don't have the crackling fire. Perry said it was fake the whole time. I know, man. I know. Movie magic, man. So this is the 2020 release of, you already saw the label, Toasted Barrel Rye. Now, I do still have a sample of the Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye from the last release. So I thought it'd be fun. This is inspired by Jason, the Mash and Drum. He did a comparison on his channel where he compared the new Toasted Barrel Rye to his older bottle. I watched that review and I was like, you know what? I'm already going to review this one. I would love to do the same thing. So we're going to compare the 2020 Toasted Barrel Rye to the 2018. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. You guys may know more than me. My bottle of Toasted Barrel Rye that I just finished, I'm like 80% sure it said it was from 2018. It was like 18H. However, Jason's was from 2017. So my guess is it was a 2017 release that they maybe were still bottling in 2018. I keep calling it 2018 barrel or Toasted Barrel, but I think it may be a 2017 release that carried over into 2018. So let's go ahead and pour the Toasted Barrel Rye from this year. Brian says he thinks the green background is fake and the trees are real. Well, you know me, beautiful California. I mean, the fire in the sky is pretty accurate, dare I say. I was going to make a joke earlier. It's not really a joke, but I had the fire up and I was like, light a fire in your backyard, but like not if you're in California, because keep that shit to yourself. We do not need any more fires. There's literal smoke in my actual real background from fires. So don't light a fire just yet in California. Save that for when the fire season has passed. So, oh, is Brandon here? Welcome, Brandon. Good to see you. No worries. Webinar with Harlan Wheatley. Oh, that's awesome. You'll have to tell me about that later. That's cool. Mike Myers says, "Who doesn't sit in an office chair in the woods?" I mean, you're not really having a good fall experience if you're not. Am I right? No gender reveal parties. Well, luckily, I don't have to deal with a gender reveal because 1, I'm a boy. 2, also, I'm not pregnant. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, let's finish the Wild Turkey 101. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. This has been a bit of a doozy of a stream. We're going all over the place, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. I mean, honestly, I blame the fireball that I chugged. That fireball literally set me off. I was like, you know what? I'm doing pretty good. I've only had like one pour before the stream, and then I chugged the fireball. I'm like, oh, Cliffy is in the building. So I will just say, those of you that are joining me for the Patreon hangout, Cliffy will be there. So get your super chats in, or not your super chats in. Get your Patreon support in if you can. Of course, it's honestly all just for fun. Like I said, everyone $10 and up on Patreon is entered into the after party. Y'all will all be able to join me here tonight. It'll be right after the stream. I usually post a link on Patreon like 5 minutes after. Jason Busey says, "Sup, man, hashtag Big Dig Club, hashtag 10 year. Wait, what is 10 year? What am I missing? Is that something I missed? Is that a stream I missed? Oh, no, I don't know what that means. What I miss? No, but I am here for the Big Dick Club. Speaking of Big Dick Club, we have Whiskey She Wines. Sam, thank you so much for popping in the chat. Sam says, you need 25 fireball shots. Well, Sam, we'll see. Okay, what do we... Okay, so for those of you that missed it, I am doing a giveaway of samples of the Michter's Toasted Rye, Old Forester Single Barrel Proof, Stagg Jr., and Redbreast 12 cast strength. So if you want to be entered into the giveaway, super chats are how you enter. So if you give $1 super chat, that is 1 entry. If you give $5 super chat, that's 5 entries, and up from there. I mean, if you want to give me $100, and I will do 25. No, Clifton, don't. I will say I will do 25 shots of Fireball if you give me $100. No, absolutely not. However, if you send me $25 in the super chat, you get 25 entries into the giveaway. So again, thank you. Huge shout out to Donnie who's keeping track of that, and Diana. She may be helping him out. They're awesome. So we have what do we have in so far? We have 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. We have about 61 entries so far. So 61, you have a 1 in 61 chance of joining if you give $1 right now, or 1 in 62. But thank you all so much for everyone that's entered so far. I do these for fun. Why am I blurry? Okay. So I do these for fun. I like sharing my whiskey. I really enjoy, I guess, sharing it, especially with COVID. It's been really hard to share whiskey with friends. So Jason says, can you make Sam do 25 shots of Fireball? I cannot make Sam. However, if Sam wants to join the after party, she is more than welcome. And then y'all can convince her to do some Fireball. That's up to you guys. But so we cannot convince her about this. 25 extra entries for Jason. So you are up to 30 entries here tonight. All of my favorite people here. Hello, bitches. Hello, Sam. So good to see you. I was looking for your apple pie wine to do on the stream tonight. I could not find it. I couldn't find pumpkin beer, and I could not find apple pie wine. It just hasn't hit California yet, so working on it. Perry says you talking yourself off the ledge there was an amazing moment. I gotta have some self-control. But however, I do need to drink whiskey. Oh my god, we're 30 minutes in. Y'all are just too much fun. Y'all are so much fun. So we got some whiskey to drink. Let me finish off the Wild Turkey 101. I was making sure that was the Wild Turkey 101. I did not bring a dump glass, so small pours from here on out. How about that? Steven likes apple pie wine. What the hell? Maybe that's something I need to look into. Okay. Well, for that super chat, Jason, I'm just going to chug the rest of this Wild Turkey 101. Whew. I mean, never a bad day to chug 101. I literally said people in college used to do it. So, whew. Moving on. We have a lot of whiskey to drink tonight. We only got 30 minutes, so whew, we will see how this goes. So, I do have the 2020 Michter's Toasted Barrel poured right here. Hashtag super chats for Cliffy. Thank you so much, Tammy. Appreciate the support. Tammy's always been my like number one fan, number one supporter there. She's like my hype woman. So, oh, Sam says she'll send me some apple pie wine. Oh, maybe Sam messaged me. I would be interested. I mean, I'm sure you can ship wine just the same way you ship whiskey. It's like just put it in a protector. It'll be fine. Cliffy. No, Cliffy needs to get through some whiskey reviews before he turns into Cliffy. I will save Cliffy for the after party. So we have the 2020 Michter's Toasted Barrel. I'm going to pour my sample of the 2018 Moker Toker Barker Michter's Toasted Barrel. That Fireball, man. Do not chug Fireball before you stream. That's my advice. Sam, heed my advice. Okay, so this is the 2020 over here. On the nose. I did not say this on the stream yet. However, I will say my Michter's Toasted Barrel that I bought in last year, the Toasted Barrel Rye from last year, was my favorite whiskey I have ever bought a bottle of. I stand by that. I still, have not had something to beat it yet. Now, the Wild Turkey Master's Keep Bottle and Bond came very, very close. However, the 2018 was the best bottle of whiskey I've ever bought. So, Sam says, don't tell me what to do. Moger. That's my new catchphrase. We'll just roll with it. Okay. So I do want to try the 2020 release first, and I'm going to go back to the 2018, which I said was my favorite whiskey. So can 2020 beat 2018? We'll find out. Cheers, you guys. $2020. What can I say about 2020? Fuck it. That's what I say about 2020 is fuck it. No. Okay, 2020 Michter's Toasted Barrel. 2020's release definitely goes in the campfire. Like, the 2018 release was a little smoky. It was like, I always describe the 2018 release as a toasted marshmallow. Like, you get a little bit burnt, but it's still really sweet, really vanilla. The 2020 release, however, it's like you put your face in the campfire. Like you put your marshmallow on the stick and you put it in the fire. You went to go grab your whiskey. You got a couple steps. You're like, oh shit, I'm roasting a marshmallow. That's what the 2020 Michter's Toasted Barrel is. So it's not quite as vanilla forward. It is very, very toasty. Like it's like sitting by a campfire, not quite getting like a face full of smoke, like in an unpleasant way, but it is like getting a it's still like sitting by a campfire, toasting a marshmallow. That's why not only is Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye my favorite whiskey I've ever bought, it is my favorite fall whiskey. So, spoiler alert, there are other ones. We have a lot of really good fall whiskeys. However, I do want to say off the bat, Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye is my favorite fall whiskey. Now, I know that most people can't get it. I got lucky to get my bottles of it, so I am very fortunate. However, if you see this whiskey, especially during the fall, and it's reasonably priced, grab a bottle. Diana says Snuffy loves Cliffy. I apologize to Snuffy. I did not mean to insult him earlier. Those of you that were on Perry's stream get the reference. Otherwise, you're like, what the hell is he talking about? 2020 is a dumpster fire. Yeah, you could probably say that. I mean, it was already a rough year, but losing my cat just Oh my god, that just makes 2020. There's this. I don't know if you guys heard the song that's like F 2020. It probably says fuck 2020, the uncensored version. But in that song, she says my cat died during quarantine, and like I relate so much to that. It irks my soul. So hell yeah, hashtag F 2020. Oh, Perry's heading to bed. Have a great rest of the night. Cheers to more bourbon. Cheers to that, Perry. I'll cheers you with the 2018 Michter's Toasted Barrel. So cheers, Perry. Have a good night. Yeah, so we got several entries to the giveaway tonight. I should do a tally of the total number of entries. I don't 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh my gosh. Okay, so wait, 10, 20, 30, 40. I can't do math really fast. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. We have 91 entries. Okay. I mean, it's only $9 more, but if we get 9 more entries, I will do another shot of Fireball at the end of the stream. If we get up to $100 of super chats tonight, just $9 more. I mean, y'all will probably do it anyways, but we'll say that for the very end though, because I got to get through some more whiskey reviews. Okay, let's move on to the 2018 Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye. Man, Toasted Barrel Rye from 2018. That is sweet. That's vanilla. That is marshmallow. That is like a toasted marshmallow, perfectly toasted, not just like lightly toasted. This is a perfectly toasted marshmallow. The 2018 release of this. Oh, that makes it tough. Let me just do the 2020 real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys are. I'll read your super chats in just a second. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. But I do want to go really quick while I have that fresh on the mind. Let me go back to the 2020. Everyone's getting their last minute. Not last minute. Y'all still got like 15 minutes before we do the drawing, but man, I don't want to say this. I don't want to offend people. Jason from the Master Drum is probably already headed out, but I don't think the 2020 release of Michter's Toasted Barrel is remotely close to the 2018 release or your 2017 release. It's still similar profile. It's still toasty. It's a very. I paid $90 for this. I don't regret it one bit. This is the 2020. I did not regret one bit paying $90 for that. However, I paid $110 for the 2018 release. $2018 still stands by my best whiskey I've ever bought a bottle of. This is the Toasted Barrel Rye, Lil. Clifford asks, "What is the MSRP for the Toasted Barrel Rye?" I think it's like 85 technically. The 2020 release. I paid 90 at Vaughn's for this one, or this one. My green screen does not show this green label, so that's why I'm not holding up the bottle. But it's a green label. I paid 90, and that's only because I bought 6 of them, so it was technically like 100. Like if you were to just buy one, even for 100, I would pay up to $100 for the 2020 release. It's a good whiskey. If you missed out on the 2018 one, it's still like a nice consolation prize. I hate to say that, but it's very reminiscent. It's still like in that territory. However, if you get your chance to try the older release of it, you will not be disappointed. 2020 is fantastic, but the 2018 is best whiskey I've ever bought. I'm still going to keep saying that. So until a whiskey beats it, we'll keep saying that. So I do want to shout out all these super chats we just got in. y'all really want to win these samples. So shout out Tim Evans. Good to see you, man. Tim won a giveaway in the past, I believe. And he said the bottles arrived safely. So just so y'all know, Jason gave another $10. Jason, you are the man. You got like, how many entries you got in tonight? You got 40 entries in tonight. So Jason, you are 40 of the 120-ish we have now. Trev Wilson sent in a $2 super sticker. I do not have my YouTube open, so I don't know what a super sticker is. So if anyone wants to tell me what Jason or what Trev's super sticker is, give me a little description of it. I normally have the YouTube chat open, so I apologize for not having that open. Thank you so much, Trev. You're awesome. You're an awesome mod. You're just an awesome human being. Go check out his channel. He recently started a couple weeks ago. Fantastic channel. One of the better streamers out there. He just started. He's one of the best out there. Brian says challenge accepted. Brian, if you and Tammy win, I will say y'all may get a double dose of samples. Zopher gave a $10 super chat. So thank you so much, Zopher. I love running. I feel like we run into each other all the time in other people's chats. You're an awesome guy. And got some more entries. Oh my god, you guys, I'm not going to be able to review as many whiskeys as I planned tonight. So if we don't get to the whiskeys that I plan to review tonight, I will do them in the after party. How about that? Lil says, got to be in it to win it. Love that we can get stuff shipped from Florida. Yeah, Lil, you're entered. You told me that you guys got like a you guys got a little inside source. So, and then Sam, keep me out of the giveaway, but I just want to give Cliffy love. Okay, well, Sam, if you win, we will pick someone else, but it will be in your honor. I will have to give them something that you guys really enjoy too. So thank you so much, Sam. I really appreciate your support and hope you guys are doing well. Hope Bobby's, staying safe, and our thoughts are with you guys. And it's a tough time, but we're here for each other. That's all I got to say. We're here for each other. And, to everyone in Kentucky, things are probably about to get bad for you guys with, people upset about the Breonna Taylor. I'm not trying to go political, but I do want to say people are upset on both sides, and I just really hope everyone just stays safe. Be smart with your decisions. If you choose to protest, go do it. If you choose to, not, just stay safe. That's what I say. Like, stand up for what you believe in, but stay safe and make others feel safe. Don't do anything that would endanger others. So that's my thoughts. That's moving on. I don't know why I'm going into that. So 2018 release blows away the 2020 release. However, let's do a blend. Let's do a quick blend, shall we? I didn't want to get political, but I do really do care for you guys' safety, and I know y'all are going through a lot. We went through it, in LA when I was in Charleston. It's okay. Sam says they're safe, so that's a good question. So Two Dudes in a Brew asks, what's the most you paid for a bourbon? I will say I paid $170. Yeah, I think that's the Wild Turkey Bottle and Bond Master's Keep. I paid about $175 for with tax. That was the most I've ever paid. Do I think it was worth it? Yes. Do I think I will buy another bottle? No, but only because I'm willing to pay it to try it once. That's my thing. I will pay a high price to try something once. If I don't absolutely fall in love with it, I am very grateful that I've had a chance to try it, but I also wouldn't buy another one. So now, if you gave me another 2018 Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye, yes, I would pay up to like probably 100 and I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot, but I would pay up to $150 for Toasted Barrel Rye, the 2018 release, because it's so freaking good. But yeah, I mean, I'm still a under $200 virgin. I know several people in the chat. I know Sam and Bobby have paid more than that. They have had some very expensive whiskeys, which, by the way, I don't know if I said it, but go check out I Whiskey She Wines. Awesome channel, one of my favorite channels here on YouTube. Of course, Mash and Drum. I mean, he's legit, like, the personal opinion, but Mash and Drum is like my favorite like single whiskey reviewer out there. Like, he's amazing. But yeah, honestly, the Whiskey Tube community is fantastic. So check out all these guys. Perry, who was live before. But yeah, so let's do a blend of the 2018 and the 2020, just to see where it goes. So it's sweeter. It's sweeter than just the 2020 on its own. Yeah, it's sweet, but it's still a little smoky. It's not like off-puttingly smoky, but that blend is legit. That blend makes the 2020 just... Let me rephrase that. That blend is just as good as the 2018. The 2020, I think, is just a little too smoky for me, which I know, Sam, smokiness isn't quite your thing. And then Sarah from Whiskey Crusaders, smokiness isn't her thing either. Y'all may not like that on the 2020 release. However, blending it with the 2018 really balances it out. So there's that. So we are 15 minutes away from ending the stream, you guys. I'm so sad, but this means that we'll have to do a part 2 to the stream. How about that? Would y'all be in for a part 2 next week of favorite fall whiskeys? Because I have so many more to do. I'm going to do one more tonight. I think it's... how about this? We saved the Old Forester Barrel Proof Single Barrel for next week. Because that's one that I really want to dive deep into and really get into tasting notes on this one. We'll save this one for next week. We'll do a fall part 2 next week. I'll still do it in the giveaway tonight. So giveaway tonight will still include a sample of this. So don't worry. I'm just not going to actually taste it tonight. So let's go ahead and move on into one more whiskey tonight because y'all have been awesome. Y'all still have time to enter the giveaway. We'll do about 10 more minutes of entries. Like I said, all super chats get entered. The amount you give is the amount of entries you get. Those of you that are in other countries, we have a converter on hand, so we will convert you into US dollars. Don't worry about that. Don Nishida, don't try your little method of like switch to like Taiwanese dollars that are like send you $1 million and it's like $100 or something like that. No, we do have converters on hand. So, Bourbon Bites Fall Break Part 2. Love that, Tammy. Yes. So next Thursday we will do a part 2 of fall, but we do need to get like one more whiskey in tonight. So let's go ahead and move on to Stagg Jr. I didn't forget what it was. I forgot the batch. Stagg Jr. Batch 13. So this is an older release. I have not had a chance to get the Batch 14 yet. So let's go ahead and pour some of that because it's not fall without Stagg Jr. Now, would I rather have Stagg Senior? Would I rather have 2020 BTAC any release? Hell yes. Unfortunately, I was not on the media sample list from Buffalo Trace to get the samples of that, which why would I be? But maybe next year. Maybe next year we can aim for that. Man, Two Dudes Emperor, you guys are setting me up with good questions. That's a great question. Maybe I should do a Q&A episode sometime soon. Y'all are the best. One bourbon you want to try regardless of price. One bourbon that I would like to try. A lot of them I've had the chance to try. Normally I would say William LaRue Weller, which is a Buffalo Trace Antique Collection release. It's about $100 MSRP, but its secondary market is like literally like $900 or something stupid. That would be what I would say. However, I did get a chance to try that at a bar. I paid $20 for 1 ounce of it, but I will say worth it. So I will say, Brandon, that's a good one. Brandon, I wasn't thinking of that one. He's talking about the OFC 1993. That is a release from Buffalo Trace. It's like $2,000. It's like MSRP is $2,000. Brandon, I think I'll have to agree with you there. 1993 is my birth year. So they released a 1993 release. It's like I don't even know the age on it. Is it like a 26-year-old whiskey, 25-year-old whiskey? Either way, that would be my choice. Brandon, the one that I was thinking before that was the one I was thinking before that was Pappy 23, because Pappy Van Winkle 23 is the one that I've heard is a lot of people's favorite. So I would love to try a pour of Pappy 23. There's Pappy 25, so like the higher aged Pappy are out there. However, I've heard that 23 is the sweet spot, so I would love to try that. What's up, Buds? Good to see you, man. Perfect time for a lunch break. Well, I did not get through the whiskeys I wanted to get through tonight, but we're gonna do a part 2 because of these awesome people that want to see a part 2. So Clifford had William LaRue Weller at Cigar Bar in Vegas. Ooh. Which cigar bar? Was it just called Cigar Bar? Because I asked that because Brian and Tammy and I were talking about a cigar bar in Vegas when we were there literally earlier this month. Wow, this September is long. Brian, Tammy, and I were in Las Vegas, and there was a cigar bar we were talking about going to, but we ended up not going. Katie in for a chance at the giveaway. Katie says, cheers, keep up the good content. Love the fall background. Just missing the pumpkin spice latte. Well, I will say my husband works at Starbucks, and as soon as their pumpkin spice latte came out, I made sure to have him bring me one home from work. So cheers to you, Katie, and good luck for the giveaway. You guys have 5 more minutes to enter the giveaway. Like I said, any super chats in, the amount you sent in is your number of entries. Donnie is doing an awesome job of keeping up with that. So I got like 5 more minutes to enter, but let's go ahead and try some of this Stagg Jr. That's a cherry bomb up front. Sweet, it's not even like a fresh cherry. It's like a cherry pie, like a really warm, gooey, sticky cherry pie. Trev has tried the OFC. That's awesome, Trev. Let me know how it was. I imagine it was amazing. Fred says he thought the 15 was the sweet spot. Yeah, I've had the 15. The 15 is fantastic. That's the only reason I didn't pick the 15. However, I would like to try the 23 because I've already tried the 15. That's the reason I said that. Oh my God. Brandon says 1 ounce pour of OFC is $600. Screw that. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry. No. Yeah. So the nose on that Stagg Jr. is fantastic. Let's go and give it a taste. Cheers, you guys, and thank y'all so much for making this so much fun. I know we didn't get through all the whiskeys we planned to, but y'all have made it fun. So I'm very excited for this giveaway, and I hope to give away some good samples to someone. So cheers, you guys. And Uncle Buck in on the last stretch. Like I said, there's like 5 more minutes to get in your super chats. Thank you so much for popping in. You are in like everyone's stream, so don't worry, Uncle Buck. There will be a part 2 to this stream. I will be doing a stream next week of other fall whiskeys. I really plan to get through more whiskeys, but these guys have been really chatty tonight, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm upset about it or if I'm happy about it. Just kidding. Love chatting with you guys. So that just means that this after party tonight is going to be lit. I hate to say that. Ew, I'm way too old to say lit, but y'all know what I mean. Bud says this is the Stagg Jr. 14. No, this is the 13. I literally have not seen the 14 year. Cliffy's kicking in. I have not seen the Stagg Jr. batch 14 here in Southern California. I know it popped up once while I was on vacation, and I got so pissed that I missed that. It has not popped back up. I think someone said there were 3 of them in my store at K&L in Hollywood earlier today, actually, and I missed it, and I'm very upset that I missed it. So this is not the latest batch. This is the 2013 batch, but I got my eyes out for it. Steven, you and me both. He says, man, all I want is to try an electric barrel proof picked from the people on here. Hell yes. If they ever do that, hey, we're doing it. I don't care. We're buying a barrel. I promise y'all will want it. I'll just split everyone's money, like Steven, you, me, Perry, Ian, Tammy, Brian, everyone here will split and get a barrel of an electric barrel proof pick. That would be the most fantastic thing ever. I tried to drink that Stagg Jr. way too quickly. So we got 3 more minutes to enter the giveaway. Then I will do the giveaway here. We have over 100 entries. So I will say, I'll do this chug of I almost said Blanton's. I don't know why. I will do this chug of Fireball because we've already hit the $100 mark. However, I already got. I spilled water all over my Universal Annual Pass. It's because my Fireball's melting. Okay, so what do we got here, Donnie? What is the amount here? Let me see. See if I can calculate it. I can't do the math. We're at like, okay. No, doesn't matter. We're going to do it anyways. I was going to try to do some quick math, but we're going to do one last chug of Fireball before we do the giveaway because that's how we lead into the after party. How about that? I will say this Stagg Jr. is the perfect fall whiskey. As much as I love the Toasted Barrel Rye, I think that's the best #1 choice. However, this goes a completely different direction. This isn't the toasty marshmallow. This is the cherry pie you eat after Thanksgiving dinner. It's so rich, and cherry can be a very divisive note on whiskey, I will say. This is a very, very good cherry. This is like a Luxardo cherry to your old fashioned. It's like a cherry pie. It's not the medicinal cherry that you get on some cherry. Because I even think with Eagle Rare, I get like a medicinal cherry. That's not my favorite thing. With this one, it's like a baked cherry, like a sticky, gooey cherry sugar, like filling of a cherry pie. Oh, okay. Clifford says, is that the one we were talking about in Vegas? I forget. You're talking about the bottomless mimosas at some cigar bar, and we were very interested in that. Yeah. Put in a serious portion of cash for electric barrel proof pick. Okay, you guys got 30 more seconds in any super chats. I just want to have some time for the buffer for the delay and stuff. No pressure if you don't have to do it, but I want to make sure everyone's vote is counted that's wanted to enter the giveaway. We're giving away the Toasted Barrel Rye, a sample of it, a sample of the Toasted Barrel Rye, sample of the Old Forester Single Barrel, which we will be reviewing next week, sample of the Stagg Jr., and then one more sample. I think it'll either be the Redbreast 12, which I didn't get to tonight either. It'll probably be the Redbreast 12, let's be honest. So, natural cherry and artificial cherry. Very true, Brian. So, Trev says might as well not enter because I'm gonna win. Well, Trev, you got your entries in, so you may win. I'm gonna share my screen to show all the people entering. So, okay, before we get into that, thank y'all for your entries so far. Thank y'all for hanging out tonight. This has been so much fun. I'm gonna do a chug of Fireball just to thank y'all so much for the support tonight. So, cheers, you guys, and then we're gonna get to the winner of our giveaway. So, stay tuned. Not quite 25 shots, but at three good chugs in. Honestly, this is gonna sound bad, but chugs of Fireball are not bad after having barrel-proof whiskey. It just goes down like butter. It's so smooth. Yeah, I know, you guys. Oh, Brian's secret pizza. Okay. Giveaway time. So for those of you that are not in the giveaway, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all stick around. I just see people heading out, so I just want to let y'all know we'll be doing part 2 on Thursday. However, I will be doing another stream on Saturday over on Facebook, facebook.com/bourbonbites. Just search Bourbon Bites on Facebook. Hit the follow button or the like button. You'll be notified when I go live on Facebook. I've been doing 2 Facebook exclusive streams. So if you want to see more of me, there's more whiskey there. Yes, there's gaming too, but there's whiskey there too. So facebook.com/bourbonbites. But for now, let's go ahead and get to the winner of the giveaway, shall we? So let me get the list copied over. Again, a huge shout out to Donnie. He's been fantastic with this. Wow, that's y'all. So many of y'all entered tonight. This is so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen so y'all can know that I'm legit. Okay, thank you so much, Donnie. If you want to see more of this, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Yes, please hit subscribe on YouTube. I love this. New faces here, familiar faces here, but whoever you are, I would love if you could subscribe and come back each week because we have a lot of fun here. So with that, let me do this. I know I had to zoom in last time. Okay, give me 1 second. I want y'all to be able to see names. Okay, so basically what I did last time was I randomized this list over here. So basically every time you give us every dollar you super chatted, Donnie has been fantastic to put your name over here, the amount of times that you have entered. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click on this and we are going to wait, I did something wrong. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I know I did something wrong. I did not follow the instructions. Give me 1 second. Don't worry. We're good here. How do I clear this? Hold on. Give me 1 second. We're figuring this out. I just want to make sure it's fair. And I know there's one way that doesn't actually... How do I clear it? There's not a clear button. Delete values. There we go. Okay. For real. All right. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're going to randomize this list right here. I apologize for that right there. Thank you so much, Tammy. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we have this list of every person that's entered tonight. Y'all are all awesome. But what we're going to do is we're going to select everyone's name. Y'all are all selected here. And we're going to do a randomize of this range. So the person at the very top will be the winner. So y'all are seeing this live. This is legit. So shall we pick our winner tonight? 3, 2, 1. Lil, all the way in Australia, which she has a Florida address, so it's okay. Lil, congratulations to you and Chris. Y'all will be getting some samples of these. Y'all probably already have some of them, but hopefully some of them you don't. So congratulations, Lil. Y'all are awesome. I'm very happy to send you guys samples. Yeah, so that was the giveaway tonight. We will be doing a part 2 on Thursday, so I will be giving away probably the same samples. Honestly, I got enough Stagg Jr to share again. So if y'all want a second chance to win, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified for next Thursday's stream. We're going to give this away. But if you do happen to join us for the gaming streams over on Facebook, I'm actually going to give away some games. So if y'all want some free games like Steam codes, follow me on Facebook because on Saturday's stream, I'm giving away some games. So if you're curious about that, check that out. If not, I will see you Thursday. But hopefully you guys can follow me on Facebook too, because Facebook and YouTube are like my jam right now. I'm loving all the time I'm having on both of them. And of course, Patreon. Let me put the info back there. Patreon, everyone $10 and up tonight on Patreon. You got about like 5 more minutes to get your Patreon pledges in. We're doing a hangout. We are going to drink some whiskey. We are going to have some fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. So good to see some new faces and some familiar faces. So hope to see y'all again next week, and enjoy your fall. Hopefully you pick up some of these whiskeys. Maybe it's Fireball. Maybe you still have your White Claw, Sam. You do you. But until next time, I'm Clifton. This has been Bourbon Bites, and I'll see you on Facebook on Saturday. Cheers, you guys.